Hi, it's Dr. Clark. So I'm here with my team today training on this question about nutrition. Everybody hears a lot about fat, right? So is it high fat or is it low fat? So which is it that's best for you? Depends. Okay, and let's define, first of all, the number one criteria is it has to be good fat. Okay, so if your fat is toxic, okay, then low fat is better. If you've got trans fats, partially hydrogenated fats, things like that, like partially hydrogenated vegetables and other types of bad fats, or conventionally raised meat, we'll talk about that more in a second. Those things, yeah, the lower fat that your meal, the better, because fat is where the toxins are stored. So in that situation, let's say you go out to eat somewhere in a restaurant and the meat is going to be conventionally raised. Is it better to have the big fat ribeye, or is it better to have the filet? Much better to have the filet, because that cow has probably been raised on corn, number one, so the fats in there are omega-6s versus omega-3s, and omega-6s are inflammatory. Number two, any toxins that animal has been exposed to, which not only means all the drugs they give it, like the hormones and the antibiotics, but other things that may be in the feed, like pesticides and other things, are going to be stored in the fat. So low fat can be good if it's toxic fat. But overall, if it's good fat, you want to go high fat, okay? And the reason for that is because the majority of your brain and nervous system is made of fats, especially omega-3 fats. You also need it for good hormone function. You need it for healthy skin and immune response, which I'm going to talk about in another video. So what's the famous high-fat diet? Help me out, guys. What is it? Keto. All right. So are there any concerns with keto? Of course. My biggest concern with keto is that in order to stay in a ketogenic state for a long period of time, unfortunately, probably your vegetable intake is going down, which means now your diversity of fiber is going down. And although I love this diet, and it's really good specifically for neurologic conditions, weight loss, and a whole bunch of other things, just remember that it can't go on forever if you can't get in enough vegetables in your diet. You're going to have to go and pulse in and out of that, okay? And we do that with a lot of our patients very successfully. But the moral of this lesson is, if it's good fats, and first of all, it always needs to be good fats, then high fat is best. If it's toxic fats, go as low as you can on the fat. Hope that helps you. Live well, eat well, and God bless. See you next time.